Chemical fire retardant ruled a waterway pollutant, but will it still be used to save homes and lives? Action News Now reporter Chloe Curtis shows us what's next in the firefighting dilemma.
The federal judge overseeing the case against fire retardant says barring its use could do more harm than good, including the loss of homes and human life. In March, the Paradise Town Council voted to speak in defense of the use of retardant if called upon, as the chemicals were used to help during the campfire. Mayor Greg Boland says the fire burned too quickly in Paradise, but that retardant helped keep the fire from destroying Chico, Oroville, and other communities.
If a fire goes through, you're going to have the pollutants of ash and debris and everything from the fire going into the waters anyway. Is this worse or less? Is it which is better, which is worse? It seems to me like stopping the fire before it gets through those water systems and into those lakes is a whole lot better.
After the lawsuit was filed, U.S. Forest Service did apply for a Clean Water Act permit that would allow them to drop the retardant legally. That process could take several years, so the judge also ordered federal officials to provide updates every 6 months on its progress in getting the permit. Several people living on the ridge say they understand the concern of having chemical retardants go into waterways like this, but say there'd have to be an alternative before doing away with it.
If they can come up with a new formula that's not toxic and still works as well as the formula they have now, that's fine. But a lot of lives were saved by it, so I'd sure hate to see them pass any legislation or laws that would keep them from using it now.
People say the use of retardant provides some form of security in case a wildfire breaks out, especially as more people and trees come back to the ridge.
It's very dangerous up here. The ridge is just very vulnerable to fire. So any way to get it out, I mean, where we live has so many trees,
Right.
Like the campfire, it went through the trees.
Mayor Boland tells me the town still backs the use of chemical retardant and hopes its use won't be questioned often in the future. In Paradise, Chloe Curtis, Action News Now, coverage you can count on.
More than 200 loads of retardant got into waterways over the past decade, but federal officials say it usually occurred by mistake and in less than 1% of the loads annually.